Welcome back. Sebastian Gorka, Fox News national security strategist. Sebastian, I've been saying, this is my opinion now, this is a deep state cabal that actively engaged in a conspiracy to throw the election. How far? Am I going too far with this?
Stuart, first things first, the FBI is full of thousands of patriots. I've worked with them, and they're trying to protect us every day. But you're right, at the highest levels, after 8 years of politicized DOJ, FBI, CIA, IRS, we have bent cops at the top of the FBI. People like this Mr. Orr, people like Peter Strzok, thought that Hillary Clinton would be the president. Therefore, they protected her. Not kid gloves, much more than that. Destroying evidence, those laptops, not recording the interview that they had with Hillary. And now we find out the craziest spin of all, or the last scenario, is that they were connected to Fusion GPS, this company that created this propaganda file to attack the president's candidacy, to take him down, and then eventually, through James Comey, to create this Office of Special Prosecutor.
Is that why they started the Russia investigation? Because of this dossier? Did that create this investigation?
I think the Russia collusion delusion was started because the DNC and Hillary needed an excuse for why they lost the election, and this is the beautiful boomerang of it all. They used Russian-sourced propaganda, fake news, to target Donald Trump, the candidate. James Comey then used that fake file to brief the president, and then he leaked it. He leaked it to create the Office of the Special Prosecutor in the personage of none other than his best buddy, Robert Mueller. If you read this in a Tom Clancy novel, Stuart, you'd say, this is outrageous. There's no way this could happen in real life. We have senior law enforcement trying to take down a duly elected president of the United States.
If Robert Mueller doesn't come up with an absolute flat-out smoking gun, that candidate Trump went to the Russians and asked them to help them mess up Hillary's campaign. If he doesn't have that kind of smoking gun, this whole thing collapses. Again, am I going too far?
No, I'll tell you exactly what the president told me in the Oval Office one day with just the two of us there. He was very frustrated by all this garbage coverage on Russia collusion, and he said, they will find nothing because there is nothing. Let Mueller do his investigation, although it's completely bankrupt morally with the people he's hired, and let's get to the bottom of it, because he will find nothing, and then the whole house of cards collapses. But in the meantime, people like Orr, people like Strzok, they have to be removed from federal service.
Are we going to find out what they tell the Intel Committee in the Senate and the Intel Committee in the House tomorrow? You're laughing. Why? Because I want to know what they're saying.
Because that depends upon if people like Adam Schiff come out and call their buddies at the Washington Post to leak a closed session. So, look, if you have a closed session in Congress, that's supposed to be classified. At the end of the day, the story should come out. But this has become leak city under Donald Trump because they want to attack a president who has been duly elected, Stuart.
All right, we got it. Sebastian Gorka, welcome back to the show. Good to see you again, sir, and we will see you again real soon.
Merry Christmas, Stuart.
Merry Christmas, young man. You got it right.